Veterinarian Jim Orvick is here to take your pet questions. We're taking your calls at 270-9933. It's a good day to call if you have a question. We have 2 lines open. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Well, we're waiting for some of the calls to clear. I guess we should have our annual conversation about poinsettias and Christmas trees and things to avoid with your pets.
Yes, every year when I was in practice, we would have to take some ornament out of either a cat or a dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So good to keep an eye on things, and there are things that you can get now to cause cats to avoid certain things, which feel away, they call one of them, and so a good thing to try anyhow. Okay. And as far as dogs drink out of the water
of the tree,
and sometimes they put things in there, so they should be careful about that also.
Are poinsettias poisonous?
They're kind of an irritant as far as I've been able to figure out. I've never seen an animal seriously ill from a poinsettia.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see if we can. I'm not exactly sure what is going on with the phones here, but can you hear me on line 1?
Yes.
Oh, hi there. I'm sorry. We're having a little problem with our computer. Go ahead with your question.
I will have a teacup Yorkie.
Oh.
And I was wondering, he's not eating properly. And he's really skinny. He's small, skinny, but I don't know if there's a special food I should get for him.
How old is this dog?
9 months old.
9 months old.
And he was eating, and now he doesn't eat?
Well, he eats, but he's always got access for food, but he's just not eating. I mean, he's eating, but he's not gaining weight.
Okay. Well, Yorkies, I used to deal with this quite a bit. When dogs get over 6 months old, they cut back on their eating because they're pretty much done growing. And little tiny ones don't need a lot of food. And so if they nibble a few pieces every day, they're probably fine. If he's skinny, he's probably fine too. I just, without seeing him, I can't say that whether there's a problem or not. But most of the time, when a dog just nibbles and he's running around and playing and feeling fine otherwise, and he's thin, it's normal for him.
Okay.
So
okay.
I would hope that's the case with this dog. But if he doesn't eat anything and he's inactive, definitely needs to be seen. There's something going on.
Okay, I guess it's trickier to tell with the little tiny little puppers.
That's right.
Okay, we're now on line 2. I'm sorry, I can't see your name, but can you hear me?
Yes.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead with your question.
Okay. We're fostering our son's 2 cats while he's overseas, and they came to us with fleas. We have treated them with Frontline now twice, once a month, twice, and we sprayed the house with Knockout twice because you're supposed to do that every 14 days. I'm wondering, how long do I have to keep the Frontline going with these 2? We also had to use Frontline with our 3 cats that we already had.
That's a tough problem.
Yeah, the fleas can be a tough problem. The good thing about fleas is they like humidity, and when it gets cold in the wintertime, which we haven't had yet, it gets dry in the house, and it gets pretty easy to get rid of the fleas. So I would say you should keep treating everyone for the next 3 months, probably, just to be honest, because the flea larvae and eggs can live for almost a year in the house. So.
I'm sorry about the phones today, everybody. If you're on the line, please stay on the line, and Dr. Orvick will talk to you in the newsroom. Thanks for your patience. You too, Jim. I appreciate it. And Karen will have a final check of the forecast when we come back.